perhaps our last trip ever on this boat. We're currently driving it from Sandy Point, our home port, to Anacortes, to Banana Belt Boats, to put it on the hard, out of the water, and up for sale. We've had this boat for 4 years. We've had a great time with it, but we're ready to go on to that next boat. And here's a quick tour. We got it all ready to go up for sale. So I'll take you through the boat. Here we have Marcia, currently at the helm, now that I took the camera away from her. Alright, and yeah, check it out. We've got our Simrad NSS 16 here and NSS 9 up top that's hooked into our Simrad VHF that has AIS hooked to it as well, so we can track boat position. The Simrad is also hooked into our depth finder, our radar, and our autopilot. All those things I mentioned there have been replaced since we bought this boat. We're currently cruising along right at about 11.9 to 12 knots right now. And autopilot shows we're 43 minutes away from Anacortes. So let's take a tour of the boat. Cruising through the pilot house, heading down to the salon area. I'll just turn on the lights, so hopefully we've got lights on throughout the whole boat. Here's the salon. One of the things I love about this boat has been the spacious salon and galley. So there's some few things on the counter, but here's the galley. Refrigerator, I shouldn't say brand new, it's 2 months old now, and we just had that installed before our big trip this year, and it worked awesome. We've got what was the factory stereo has been replaced with a beer fridge over here. This used to be a tape deck, an equalizer, and amplifier originally when the boat was built. We've got the ice maker down below, which is awesome, and the bar sink. Out back to the cockpit. A few cleaning supplies back there still we got to clean up, but we've got the aft cockpit enclosure, which is really nice when we have the dogs on board, because we can be on dock or wherever and not have to worry about them jumping off when we've got that enclosed. It's also really cool when we end up somewhere where there's a lot of bugs, mosquitoes or wasps, things like that. That enclosure is great to be able to let air in and keep those critters out. All right, so this is it. Pilot house is up top. Salon here. We're headed downstairs. If you're wondering what gas station, it has what is just a hair smaller than with the Tabasco macerator based toilet. My video keeps to be cutting out here, but we have the washer and dryer off the hallway downstairs. We have the master stateroom, which we've done the alteration where we removed a big set of doors. So the master stateroom is a little bit larger because it opens up here to the bunk room. And realistically, since we never have time, this really makes the master stateroom much more usable, having a little bit of extra space with those extra doors removed. And when we did that alteration, we moved the door so it goes over here and would of course close properly if I don't have my dehumidifier hose running down to drain out there. Next we have the master head. We have the shower with the bathtub. That's big enough for me to take a shower in or to sit down and take a bath. And again, we have the Tabasco macerator based toilets, which work quite well. And then in here behind the mirror, behind the bed, is where the chain locker is if you ever need to get access to that. And then spacious closets for clothing. We've got a stereo down below here. Got the bunks. With the bunks, the top bunk can fold down and this turns into like a sofa rather than bunks. But we found it was really useful as a place to store things and keep things while we're underway. What's unique about this boat being up for sale is we have several of our branded off-leash wear shirts that we've thrown in to include with the boat as well. That has the 4788 on the back as well as the name on the front. Sweatshirts, t-shirts, and some long sleeves t-shirts as well. So cool stuff there that we're throwing in and including with the boat. And that's kind of the overall tour. Let's head back. Here's the stateroom, or sorry, hidden and all stashed away is this comes with the Starlink in motion setup, which is mounted way up top, and the controls are mounted under the pilot house area. Let's take a quick look up top. Might be a little bit windy today, but we're going up top. We got covers on all the seats up here. We've got, and we are underway, headed to Anacortes. Again, the NSS 9 up here, and we're currently traveling 11.4 miles an hour, and we are 40 minutes to our destination. Anyway, that's a tour of the Off Leash, a Bayliner 4788 that is